What up, YouTube? It's the Ways, and I'm Tia, and today we're doing Beauty My Way. If you've seen the thumbnail, you already know that we are doing a Fenty Beauty takeover. Yay! I'm so excited. I love bringing these videos to you to try to use as many products from a certain brand and give you my thoughts and how I'm feeling about those particular products. Some people like to switch it up and make their own cocktail. Some people like to stick with the cocktail that's already made for them, and that's okay. So all in the same brand. So I just want to give you my thoughts on Fenty Beauty. The more I use Fenty Beauty, she is that chick, okay? I can't even deny it. Like, Riri did her thing. And I'm going to bring you some favorites that I already have, some new stuff that I never tried before, so you'll get an honest first review on those. So I'm very excited. If you're interested in seeing my review on these products, then definitely please keep watching. But before we go any further, during this intro, go ahead and subscribe if you have not, so you can be updated every time I load a new video and see all the exciting stuff we have on this channel. So let's get started. All right, cool. So now that you subscribed, you are part of the fam, and I'm really excited about that. Okay, so I made it a little brighter in here. I hope you can see me a little bit better. I'm just gonna add some primer. I did go ahead and wash my face and put on some serum. I put on a little eye cream, moisture, but I didn't have a Fenty Beauty primer. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on this Pore Fessional by Benefit Cosmetics, just because the foundation I'm gonna use today is her hydrating foundation, which I've never used before, but I know I'm more of a combo, so I know that this would kind of interact with each other well. If this is a matte primer and that's a hydrating foundation, then I should be able to even things out and it not be too much. Ooh, that light is popping. Okay. So yeah, this is a nice primer. I think it really makes your skin feel really soft and smooth. I'm trying to empty it, so definitely trying to use this up, but I also thought it would be perfect for this. I didn't want to buy another primer because I have so many, and like I said, I'm trying to empty this just so I can buy more, and it makes sense because wait until y'all see this. I bought way too much video. I know I'm a month behind, but I bought way too much, y'all. I've been shopping. Anyway, all right, so first we're gonna go in with the brows, and I did get her brow MVP. I got it in black brown, which is a brow pencil, and I got this because really of the brush. It really intrigued me. It does not look like your regular spoolie. It looks like a brush. So I wanted to try it and get it. Sorry if I keep looking down. Let me introduce you to the newest member of our family. Paris, say hi, YouTube. Say hi, YouTube. This is my new baby, Paris. Hi, Paris. If I keep looking down, that's because she's over here doing the most underneath my legs, but she's my little baby, my little mama's. Now, my 7 is not feeling it, but that's okay. He'll get over it. Okay, so we're going to go in with this Brow MVP. I have not used this. It looks like the size of a Benefit pencil, so that's cool. Just going to brush these out. Ooh, I kind of do like that. It's kind of like a toothbrush. My mom used to always like brush my brows with a toothbrush. I didn't think about it in that aspect. That's cool. Instead of spooling them out, just brush them out. That's what's up. I kind of like that. I love her names. Like, almost got her eyeliner because it's called Because I'm Black. But I said, Tia, you don't need no eyeliner. But I just like saying Because I'm Black. I'll bring you guys closer. All right, a little closer. We haven't done our brows together in a minute, so this will be kind of nice. So I'm just going to go ahead and shape these in like I normally would. Okay, I like the color. Nice. Kind of been doing my brows different lately. Kind of got a little side hustle, another little part-time job. I know, what am I thinking? That's why I really haven't been in these YouTube streets lately, but you're gonna get it consistent here. Okay. I really do like the color of this. So yeah. Been working on another little gig doing beauty, which I actually really enjoy. It started off like, hey, I could just get out there and because I'm working from home. And then it was just like, oh, I remember this. I enjoy this. I love this. So I'm kind of just doing my brows like that now. I like that it's not, I guess because I've been using the Benefit pencil so much, I like that it's a little bit harder to get on there. It's not so easy to put on like the Benefit, so you don't get too much. I think it looks nice. You're used to a spoolie, but I kind of like this little brush. It makes it look natural. I love the color I picked. I think it's perfect. Doesn't look too dark. Doesn't look too light. So I'm kind of feeling that. And we'll just brush it out and up. Yeah. Nice. I didn't expect to have too excited about the brow product, but pretty nice. Let me go ahead and even this out. Okay, I am not mad at the brow MVP. Now, would I purchase it again? Absolutely. I think I love the color. And I think it's easy to work with. You can build it up as you need to, nice and softly. If I was in a rush, I think, or natural, really natural look, this would be the route to go. Do I like the brush? I think it's cool. I think I still want to run a spoolie through it, but I'm not going to because of the review of the video. I think it does grip brows pretty well. If you have brows, then I think you'll really like how it puts them into place. Yeah, I feel like the toothbrush situation. So now we're going to go ahead and clean them up because we need to clean them up. So I bought the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer. Very excited to try this. I love a good concealer. I love multi-purpose concealer, so we're going to use it as the cleanup, as underneath the eyes, and as a eyeshadow primer. I did get the color 330. I hope it's not too light. I think I did pretty good. So let me get a brush and we'll just clean these puppies up and see how it performs for cleaning up the brows. So some things just to point out, it says about this concealer is that it's instant photo soft coverage. So that's cool. I mean, if I want to be an Instagram baddie, okay. Longwear, which is also a positive thing. Light as air and crease proof. Now, crease proof is a big claim. We're going to see how it works out and if I can give you some honest opinion about if it's actually crease proof or not. So I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand and I'm going to take a flat concealer type brush, just a little bit. I really like using concealers that are creamy for cleaning up my brows, but I'm going to try it out and see what we like. Yeah, I'm not seeing like I'm getting a lot of full coverage, so I hope when I actually put it on underneath my eye, but it's nice and light. It blends it blends nice to clean up the brows, so it looks very, very natural, which is cool. I don't mind a little snatchness, okay, but I know a lot of people like just very natural. Just gonna take my brow right here and clean that up a little bit. It doesn't look too matte, which is kind of nice too, but not too creamy. So that's good. Okay, we're just gonna blend it out with a concealer brush. It blends out really nice. I can still kind of see my discoloration in my eyelid right there, but nothing too major. Let's even her out. Okay, so we got our eyebrows cleaned up. I do like the way that it blends out, nice and smooth, very cool. I'm gonna also go ahead and clean up the top of my brows. I've had it sitting on my hand a minute, so I had to change, clean out my SD card. Still pretty creamy, which is interesting. It didn't dry down. I didn't put more. It's really easy to maneuver and work with. I think it would be nice to use as also get a darker color and maybe do it as a contour, which might be nice. I don't know, but I really like how it blends out nice and easy. My brush. I'm going to go back over my brow area when I get to the foundation, but just clean it up a little bit. I like the fact that this blends very well and really easy. And I didn't add more product, and it's still kind of like the product I was using is still there. Now, I don't necessarily know if that's a good thing yet, because that means it's not drying as fast as I'd probably like it to either. I mean, it's nice that you get a little time to work it in and stuff, but I don't want it to be creamy the whole time. I want it to dry up for me. And like I said, I could just be so used to my NARS creamy concealer. Complete, what is that concealer called? The complete concealer, creamy concealer. But I'm excited to see how much it brightens underneath the eye. Now, I like the color for sure. Like, we're definitely getting the color right, which is a good thing. All right, so let's do some shadow. So I went ahead and picked up this Fenty Snap Shadow. Fenty Snap Shadow number 5. And this is in peach, because I'm a peachy type of girl, okay? And these are really cool. If you haven't seen, they can snap together if you get multiple colors. So that's really, really cool. I like how small it is, so it would be nice for travel. Now, looking at this palette, it's a very, very pretty, but I have nothing to really deepen up. So that scares me a little bit. But the colors are beautiful. You got some nudes. I have my peaches. I have some shimmers. So we're just going to play with this palette a little bit and see what we come up with. I've never tried any of her shadows. I have, to be honest, I haven't heard the best things about them, but I want to try them out for myself and see what it do. So let's get into these eyes. Y'all know I'm just kind of like extra when it comes to color. So this is very neutral to me. And I'm having a hard time figuring out exactly what I want to do. Like, it'll just be so natural, but it's okay. Well, what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and go in with this middle shade here, which is like a orangey matte brownie shade. And it's called Butter Rum. Butter Rum. I love her names. Like, I can't even with the names. So I'm just going to take a nice fluffy brush, crease brush. Getting a little kick up from the pan, nothing too intense. Hopefully you guys are close enough. Let me bring closer. Okay. And I'm going to ensure I have no creases right now. I might have wanted to go in with a brighter base, but we want to keep it Fenty, so I'm just going to pat this. Okay, we get some color, very nice. I like that. I'm an orange terracotta type of person, so very good. I'm just patting, and then I'm going to start blending it into my crease towards the front here. And then kind of lift her out on the edge here. Okay, that's a nice color. We'll go back in. See, it's just if I want to go deeper on the outer corner, I don't have a deeper matte. But this would be, I mean, we're in the middle of winter. But this would be a very pretty summer palette. Just saying. Like I said, you can mix and match and snap them together and take them on the go, which is very convenient. So I guess if I wanted a dark brown or something to deepen this up, I could find it in another palette. Just, do I want to have to go to another palette? No. I like palettes, but I want to make looks out of one palette. I don't want to have to go to multiple palettes. But I have to say, I love this orange. If nothing else, this is a beautiful color. Alright, so let's see what we can do next. Sorry for any interruptions. I have a house full of people. My dad is here from California. My kids are home. I'm trying to film. So if you hear background noise like the washer or the dryer or the freaking dishes or a TV or kids talking, just know that's what's going on in here, and there's no respect. Where is the respect? I guess I can't complain. They're washing dishes. So anyways, okay, we're done with that color, which was a butter rum. I'm gonna go into Shoot Your Shot and see if I can get it a little deeper on the edges and just see what happens. I might even just take it all over my lid, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna take like a packer type brush and go into this color. It looks like the color of my shirt, which is really pretty. So yeah, we're just gonna, they're very similar. We're just gonna take that all over the lid. I'm going to try to use every color in this palette. So not bad, pretty. They're really close though. I wish it was deeper, like I said. Even if it was a deeper pink, but it matches my shirt. It gave it a different effect. I can see the orange tone and I can see the pinky peachy tone. So the orangey peach and the pinky peach. Pretty. I'm okay with it. I love the color story, so. Besides no deepening shade. Okay, they blended very nicely together. I don't have to do much work. Very good. And I think if I would have went with a deep, brighter base rather than that concealer, these colors would pop even more. But for a natural look, it's perfect. Somebody just wants to go and do a peachy look, then there you go. All right, so then to give it a little bit more oomph, I'm gonna take the same flat brush, just gonna clean it off, and I'm gonna go into High Pumpkin, which is this shimmery, browny, peachy shade, and see what kind of payoff I can get off on this with the brush, and I'm just gonna put it on the end. It gave it a little bit more depth. It gave it a little bit of shimmer. Not too much. I'm going to take it on my finger to see. Okay, it's like a coppery. It's a very pretty shade. By itself, it'd probably be gorgeous. It's a coppery. This palette is a peachy orange person's dream. So yeah, I'm going to take it with my finger. I'm just going to pat it on the inside. The outside, and that's cool, just there. I want to take the brush and kind of just blend it up here and out, but I really just want to focus it on the outside. Then I'm going to take Churro, which is in the middle, which is like a goldy orange, and I'm going to take that on the inside. I'm going to take it with the flat brush and kind of pat that on the inside, just to give what we had some shimmer on the inside. I don't know if I'm getting what I want with that. Looks really pretty, but I think interesting. So I'm going to take my other finger and I'm just going to pat that on top. Okay. Yeah, you really want to use your finger with these shimmers. If I probably would have done it by itself, Ooh, it just intensified that orange, so that's pretty. Then it would have showed up a little differently. So I'm just going to even out this other eye and go from there. Just gonna take my brush that I originally started with and just blend this out. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone just so I can try, like I said, to use multiple colors in this palette. I could go in with this light color here, which is called Peach Me, but I think I want to go in with the shimmer at the bottom, which is called Bellany Baby. And it looks really pretty because it's a shimmery, pinky peach. I don't know if you could tell. Yeah, you can't really tell. That's why I'm going to use it for a highlight shade that's really pretty. And see what we get out of there just to brighten up the top part of the eye. Yes, it's very shimmery. I went ahead and took a makeup white and kind of cleaned up my edges around the bottom and on the inside of my eye. Just going to take like a small pencil brush. This is from Playing in Makeup by Yolanda. And I'm going to take that shade, that pinky, peachy, goldy shade. And I'm just going to hit it up in here to highlight my brow bone. Ooh, now that color popped. Okay? That's a pretty color. I'm not going to take it all the way in. I'm just going to keep it on my brow bone where my arch is on both sides. And I'm going to kind of blend it in. Barely tap in here. That color is pigmented. Now, it didn't look like it on my finger, but it definitely picked up on the eye. And I'm just going to blend with the original brush to kind of blend those colors together so it doesn't look like a harsh line. You can even wipe your brush off so it has really nothing on it and just blend those together. Just keep it really nice and neat. Okay, this looks like a gradient effect from one color all the way up to the light color. I think it's really pretty, actually. My thoughts on this is I really like that peachy pink, which there's a lot of colors that you can find on the market with that palettes with that color in it, something close to it, but it is very creamy. I do like these. I like all these shimmers actually because they're soft enough where you can put them by themselves. I think they lack a little luster, but it's because I put them over these other shades that look very, very similar. It's a monochromatic type of palette, which is cool because I'm into peaches. Now, would I go and buy a different one of these palettes in a different color? No, not even for $25. I think it's beautiful, but it's not really my aesthetics. But I do love that I got the peach. Do I recommend the peach? Yes. If you love peaches and you love oranges, I think that this is something that's different. You could just put it on, go 1 or 2 colors and keep it moving. It's not too much. I love the colors on my tone of skin. So yeah, that's how I feel about this palette. I love the concept though, how she can put them and stack them all together, but I'm gonna stick with number 5 only. Oh, let me back you up. We'll come back and put some mascara and finish up the eyes when we wrap up the look. You know how we do over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to try some foundation. I have tried a couple different foundations from Fenty Beauty. She actually has 4 now. I have tried the Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation, which is for matte skin. I would put this on. It's nice. It's not my cup of tea because I'm not really oily and I don't really like a matte foundation. And this is a matte. She matte, but she will stay matte, which is good if you have oily skin. And the shade range is insane. She also has the skin tint Eavesdrop, which I did bring to you guys in a previous video. Maybe I can have a little card pop up. If you have not seen that video, I did use a lot of Fenty products in that video as well. Some of them might be repeats, but a lot of them are new, and that is the Eavesdrop Fenty blurring skin tint. And I am obsessed with this. When I don't really want to do much, that's what I use. Today I'm going to bring you 2 new products. One I have been trying and I'm in love, and I recommend it 100%, 10 out of 10. And that is her Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Powder Foundation. Okay, this baby right here. It is a powder foundation. If you can see, the FB is already gone. I love how the mirror kind of goes back. There is a sponge. I don't use the sponge, but I have been testing out this product. I've had it for about a month or so, and I absolutely love it. I can put over the Ease drop, or I can wear it by itself. It's beautiful, and I just use a brush. I'm going to use it to set the foundation today, so you'll be able to see. It says soft matte, but I get a natural finish out of it, and I absolutely love it. And I am in the color 385. But today I want to try her hydrating foundation, which I have not tried. It was on sale at Sephora for $18. So I was like, you know what? Let me try this baby out, especially because I know I love the color 385 and the powder. My Pro Filt'r matte foundation, I have a 390, which is a little oompa loompa for me. So that's might be why I have a problem with that foundation. But what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to put this on and see how it works. So I'm going to go on with a Sigma round kabuki brush because it's a little bit more closer together in the brushes. And because this is a hydrating foundation, I don't want it moving all over the place. I kind of want it to be able to set. One thing I love about this foundation is the pump. The packaging. I love the little tube, and then you have the pump on the end. It's like way less messy. You can travel with this, which makes it easy, where with the other one it's glass, so I would be scared with that, where this one is plastic. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some pumps on the back of my hand, or you know, if you have a little mirror or something to that effect that you could put it on. Just a couple pumps. I love this tone, this 385, because it is neutral. And then I'm just going to take my brush in my hand like this, and then I'm going to apply it. It is a medium to buildable coverage. We'll just do half of the face. I don't mind the radiant glow because I know I'm going to set it with a powder, but if you're more on the dry side, then this will be perfect for you, or a normal skin type. Even combo, I'm combo, and I'm cool with a hydrating, glowy kind of foundation. It is normally $36. So, and then I'm just gonna take this around here. I'm gonna take my little foundation, concealer brush that I had earlier, and I need a little bit more foundation, and I'm just gonna put that in there, and I'm going to clean up around my brows so they look more natural with the foundation. I can say this feels really good. You could probably just throw this on with your fingers if you're that type of person. I love that it looks natural. It doesn't look like too much or heavy. I love the color match. It's perfect color for me. So that's what it all comes down to. Sometimes with foundation too, you have to find your right match, or it can mess up how you feel about a foundation. So I feel good about how that's blended. I can see the like highlight popping right there. Pretty. I have some acne scars. It's actually kind of covering it a little bit. It's okay if they come through a little bit. I'm not like needing to look flawless or anything when it comes to my dark spots, which I know I have. So before and after. Yes, that looked like skin. Like, that's really, really pretty. I've never tried this one, and I like it. It feels light, and it looks pretty. So let me finish it up. their hydrating longwear foundation. Yes, I'm really liking this. I think it looks beautiful. I love the glow that it's getting my face. I feel hydrated. I feel like dewy kind of esque. If you don't like a dewy foundation, you might not like this. But like I said, you can always set it with powder. And you know, if you've been watching my channel, I only have so many videos, but there is one true MVP, okay, when it comes to Fenty, and that is the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch powder. So I would totally just set with this and be cool, but I really want to show you the foundation powder. I think this was the perfect brush to use it with. You could even use it with a sponge and you would be good to go. I'm loving how that looks. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We'll see how it holds up throughout the video, and how other products apply on top of it. So after the foundation, we're going to go in with our concealer, and this is in 330, the same one we cleaned our brows with, the same one we prepped our eyes with. I don't see any creases going on in my eyes from the shadow, so that's cool. So we're just going to take this and cover these dark circles and highlight. And see how she performs under the eye. Like to highlight it in here. Not that anybody's seeing it underneath the mask, so I'm glad I get to do it now. So that's nice. Let me get a brush. Actually, I want to see how, I'm going to use this concealer brush, the same one I did for my eyes, and I'm going to see how this blends out. I'm going to let it sit under my eyes a little bit because remember I said it was pretty creamy and took a little while to dry down. That did really good on my chin. And to use this small little brush, I'm impressed because sometimes you're like blending. Look at how easily and effortlessly that blends out. And it does kind of give that filter effect. That's really pretty. Yes, I like that on my nose. Definitely like it to highlight. We'll see how it does underneath the eyes. For me to use this little bitty brush, look how easy this is blending out. Wow, highly impressed. You could even let it sit a little bit longer. Look how easy, man, with the sponge. I just sat here and blended that out in less than a minute and it looked flawless. It looks so good. I'm highly impressed by that. I'm just going to take my foundation brush around, just pat and blend. No harsh lines. Very good. Yes, I'm feeling the concealer. I think it's because how easily it just blended out. It was just like effortless. And it looks, I don't know how it looks on camera, but I'm feeling it. Like I feel bright. I feel snatched and I didn't even do too much. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Like, think you might try this concealer? I would highly recommend it. Highly. If there's anything else that we use so far, what are your favorites? Have you already used them and I'm just like late to the game? Let me know down below. Before we use any powder and set all this beautifulness, okay, we're going to go into the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush, which I have brought to you on my channel before in my last Fenty video using Ease Drop. This is in a Daiquiri dip, which I felt it would be perfect with the peachy orangey look. This is a small duo fiber brush, F55 by Sigma, which is my favorite brush to use with this blush. You could use a sponge if you want, but I just got it on there and I just smile where I want it, and it just gives a nice little flush. If I want more, I can go more, but I just like that little rosy sun-kissed look that this color gives me. I am obsessed. You already know. You don't have to be so extra with the blush if you don't want to, but I love this blush. And take it up in here to bring your face to look up more. Oh, I love a good blush. And this is effortless. You thought it was going to be bright. Well, look at it. It's so pretty. Okay. This is a summer vibes look. Like, sorry. Now, because I put the blush on, and if I put too much, that's okay. Because I'm about to set this with powder. I don't think it's too much, but... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and set underneath my eyes first. And I am going to use my loose setting powder in Honey. I'm going to take the same brush. I'm going to make sure I have no creases, which I don't feel like I have any creases. And I don't know if it's because it's so creamy or what. But yes, come through with the concealer. I'm shook. Shooketh. So I'm going to just take that same brush. I'm just going to warm it in my little thing here. And I'm just going to set my under eyes with this. Just because the powder foundation that we're going to set all over our face is more my skin tone. And I want my eyes to stay bright. Ooh, look how that just set it. Made it bright. Yes. I might get a brighter one. Been into like bright brows eyes lately. Yeah, I think that this one might have brought it down a little bit. They have another one. I think it's butter. I might try just for the eyes. I'm going to set everywhere we kind of highlight it with this. Not too much, just set. It's okay. You could take a bigger brush. I'm just using what I used. Very good. Yes. So the next thing we're going to do is just go ahead and set our whole face. And now we're going to go in with the Soft Matte Foundation Powder. And like I said, I am in 385. I'm just going to use a tapered like brush that I would use for blush. Or bronzer, because I'm going to use it for the powder and then I'm going to use it for bronzer. This is a Morphe E48 brush. I'm just going to tap it off, and I'm just going to set where I didn't put highlighter. I might even set over my blush a little bit. Okay. It didn't even take it away. It just looks like a flush of color. I don't even know if you're getting the full gist of this powder, but if you like foundation powder, or if you just need a powder to set, or if you don't want to put on a whole bunch of foundation, go get this powder. I don't know what else to say. I was a little hesitant. My friend Kylie, she was like, Tia, have you tried the Fenty powder? I was like, nah, I ain't really feeling a powder. I'm eating my words now because this powder is freaking bomb. Let me know if you get it. So I'm just going to take it. Do you see how it just set everything? So pretty. It doesn't look matte. It just looks so natural and pretty. Cool. All right, so I'm going to put on some mascara because it's not Fenty. But before we do that, let me go underneath my eyes and let's just put some shadow there. I can tell you that I'm not a fan of the Fenty, what is it called? Frontal mascara. It's not my fave. And I wouldn't buy it because I don't like it. Okay, so I'm going to take Shoot Your Shot, which is that peachy pink color on the end, the matte. And I'm just going to take it underneath. Then we'll take the color we didn't use, which was Peach Me, which is that light peach color. We'll take that on the inside. I'm feeling that concealer. I think that might be one of the stars of this video because I'm shook. I didn't think it was going to be that great. Let me put on some mascara. I'll be right back. Okay, so we got some mascara on. I just went in with the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. I've tried the frontal. I tried a little sample. So maybe that was the problem, but that is not my mascara of choice. But I love this one. $4 or $5 at Ulta. Pick you up 3. Okay. So this is new to me. Kinda. So we're going to use a bronzer. And it's called the Stalk'r Instant Warmth Bronzer. I got the color Coconutty. I have tried another one, which I had a mini, and I like the tone, but it's a little warm and it's very close to my skin tone, because I got it in a bronzing duo, a mini one that she had. I just wanted to get it in a deeper color because I do like the formula. So the one I had before, or that I have, is Caramel Cutie, and this is Coconutty. So it's a little deeper, it's a little warmer, like a bronzer rather than a cool tone, which would be more like a contour. So I got the big one, and this is what she looks like. I have not used this color yet. This will be the first time. So it looks like it has a little bit more warmth to it. So I'm just going to take this brush and I'm just going to go around my perimeter. There was one deeper, but too deeper, I think. But they're too red. Ooh, that's pretty. Just going to kind of go under my blush, not too much. Just around to kind of warm things up. Get this double chin. Oh yeah, that's going to be really pretty in the summer when that's all you want. You can just tell that it just warmed it up nicely. It's a very smooth and creamy texture. The powder itself, it just gives a little life back without being too much. I think it's perfect. Especially me having darker perimeter. This just gives me like my natural like color back that I would have, that the foundation took out, plus warm me up. Pretty. You knew I was going to give me a pout. You could take it down your nose and do extra. I'm not doing all that. I like the brightness I'm getting in here. So yeah, okay. Come through, Stalk'r. Very pretty. I like her powder. So if you're looking for a good bronzer, I definitely say check her out if you can find a tone that is good for you. We're going to set real quick. I'll be right back because it's not Fenty. Okay, let's put these lifts on though. So I am obsessed. I've been using this product and I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite color lipsticks that I have found, and is the Stunna Lip Paint Longwear Fluid Lip Color, and this is in Unveil, which is like a brown nude on me, and it is everything. I love the formula. It's a liquid lipstick, but it dries down, but it's not drying. Like, it feels so freaking good on the lips. I don't even know that it's on. Very lightweight. Let her dry and she ain't going nowhere. She ain't gonna crack on you. She is gorgeous. They have other colors. The red is on my list. It's hot. They even have this peachy, pinky color. Hot. I think I'm gonna get it. They have a vampy maroon. I have a lot of maroon, so I didn't get it, but this is my favorite. I will purchase again. Highly recommend the Stunna paints. Last but not least, let's do a little highlight. You know Fenty is known for her highlighters because I'm doing a peachy moment with a little bit of gold. I figured, why not? Let's go in with the Kilowatt highlighter in Trophy Wife. Nobody has made a gold like this, and nobody probably ever will. I'm obsessed with this highlighter. I think it's a beautiful. We are going to be very light-handed, and I'm probably not going to put on my cheeks. What I'm going to do, because she is shining, 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 shining. Okay, we're just going to take a small pencil brush, and we're just going to dip in here. And it's already vibrant, but what I am going to do so I don't get fallout is I'm going to spray it with a little setting spray and drop it right in the corner, inner corner highlight, and down a little bit. Towards the bottom lash line. I've been really into like keeping my highlighter not on my face if I have so much going on in my eyes. So this is just like perfect because the whole eye look is kind of shimmery. You could even take that and kind of just add a little bit on the edge there. Oh, she is gold and she is beautiful. And I think she just completed our look. So this is the final look. Yes, come through Fenty. Okay, I'm so excited that I was able to do this Fenty takeover. I've been wanting to do it for a minute, and I'm so glad that we were able to get it done. I know I didn't have every single product from Fenty. I think there's about 3 products I used that were not Fenty, and I do apologize, but I tried my best to give you as much as I could with try to do a whole face of Fenty Beauty. So let's run through these products, and I'll tell you what I think you should definitely go out and run and get, and maybe ones that maybe when you're ready to try, and ones that maybe I would just pass on. So the first thing we went ahead and did was the Brow MVP. And I liked it. I'll definitely repurchase again. I think my brows look very natural. So if I don't want a heavy hand of a brow and I don't want to go on with a pomade and just natural, I really did like this pencil. So I say this is a all the way up. Very good. The next thing is the concealer, the Instant Retouch Concealer. Absolutely, go get one. Absolutely. I love the way my eyes look. I'm not creasing. I love the tone of the color that I got, which is 330. So if you're in my tone of skin, I think it's a perfect concealer. It cleaned up the brows fine. It was not too much. It wasn't too heavy. And I love my NARS one, but absolutely go get this concealer. 10 out of 10. Especially how it blended out. The next thing was the Snap Shadow. If you love peaches like I do, go get this shadow. If you have peaches in your collection, then you can wait. You don't need it. If you want to try Fenty, I think that this is a beautiful peach dream, and it's right up my alley. So I'm glad that I have it. Would I go get it again in a different color? Like I said, no. But I am glad that I have the peach. I think this was a really pretty look. Very summery, very everyday. If you just want to throw one of those colors, those matte colors in with a little shimmer. Absolutely, very good. Foundation. The Hydro Foundation, I was impressed. I like it. I like that it's hydrating. I like that it looks very natural. I don't feel like I have a cake face on. I didn't even put highlighter on, and my face looks like it's glowing underneath the foundation or the powder and the blush. My skin just looks very glowy, very pretty. I'd absolutely go get this. And if you can get it for $18 like I did, heck yeah. Plus it's great for traveling because of the container and the pump. Perfect. Go get you one. You already know. Yes, and as soon as I get low, I'll go get me a big one. I'm probably going to get another small one in a different color. So I have 2 different colors. I absolutely love this powder and it smells so good. Go get you one. The soft matte powder. Absolutely. I already told you, I've raved about it already in this video. You didn't really see it all over my face. I'll bring you another video where I just use it by itself without a foundation because it does give good coverage by itself. If you want something light, if you like a powder foundation, this will be your chick. Go get her. Cream blush? Yes. Give me 10 in this color. I love Daiquiri Dip. So if you can find a color that makes you feel like Daiquiri Dip makes me feel, go get you one. Stunna lip paint, all day, every day. Get this color, go get you a different color. Find one. They feel good. They're not sticky. They don't go anywhere. They're beautiful. I love it. Go get you one. And what can we say about Trophy Wife? Like, she's a classic. She's been around forever. I know that Fenty just dropped some liquid highlighters. Okay, I think that will be beautiful for underneath the foundation, kind of how we're getting this glowy look without even putting highlighter on our skin. It looks natural, so those are coming. Hopefully I'll be able to snatch one up and show it to you guys. But in the meantime, Trophy Wife, I think this is the first thing I ever bought from Fenty, and I still have it. I love it. It still performs. It just opened up my eyes, and if you love gold, go get you one. So let me know what you love, didn't love, what you want to try, what you already have. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not. We'll wait. Okay, and thank you so much for spending your time with me. We'll see you next time and have a great day. Peace.